Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm talking about my top 5 unexpected best toddler toys. As anyone with a toddler knows, literally anything can be a toy, literally anything can be a favorite. These are just 5 of my kids' personal favorites, but they were totally things that I really didn't think were going to become a favorite, basically. The first one I'm going to talk about here may not be weird to some of you. I guess it really depends on how old your toddler is. Mine is 2, and when I first introduced these just as like a shot in the dark, something to do with him, he was only 18 months. So the age suggestion on the box was 3+, which is pretty typical for most of these kinds of toys, but basically they are little connecting puzzles from the dollar store. They're cardboard, and we started him out with little zoo animal ones, and they were just 2 to 3 pieces. Little animals, literally 2 to 3 pieces, and that was what he used from 18 months. Then we introduced 3 to 4 pieces, and now he is just over 2, and he's already doing 38 piece puzzles. So I mean, this depends on your kid really. Mine is super into puzzles. He is a self-proclaimed puzzle pro. Those were all super cheap and from the dollar store, and honestly, like, I have an entire bin full of dollar store puzzles now, and he lives for these things. That was the most normal thing I'm going to talk about. Let's get into the other thing. Number 2, interesting cups. I don't even have to put anything in this. He just likes the cup. You can pretty much get any weird little mason jar funky cup at the dollar store. Super affordable, and hours, days, years possibly of fun. Next, dog toys. He particularly likes this hedgehog because it doesn't have just like the generic squeak. They're just squeaky stuffed animals, and my dog doesn't really like gross up and destroy toys. He's very gentle with them and pretty much just likes to play tug of war and chase with them, which makes it very easy for the kid to play with him. Toddler has taken to it, as well as a couple other squeaky toys. Next, Mashems. Now, again, this is going to kind of depend on your kid because, like, they say 5+ on them, but mine doesn't really put things like this in his mouth anymore. And he really loves, like, the Paw Patrol characters, and they've got Baby Shark ones. Basically, the Mashems are good because the majority of them, I know it depends on the series and whatnot, but the majority of them you can get for under $5, and then they are fun to surprise them with because they don't know what they're gonna get because they're little surprise toys. I actually got him some of the PJ Masks one for Christmas. Basically, these are like the wonder toy. They're great in the bath because they don't fill up with water. They dry very quickly. I've heard some people complain that stuff sticks to them and they can get kind of dusty and hairy and stuff, but you just rinse them off. Or throw them in the bathtub with your child like I do. They're fun characters. You can get them in pretty much any series that your kid is into, and they're play toys, they're squishy toys, they make funny faces, they're stretchy, they're stress balls and fidget toys all in one. So they're guaranteed to please most children. And the last thing is the weirdest one I'm going to discuss, but also probably the most helpful. These are all the rage right now, and incredibly expensive. If you have a small child, and check out any of the sort of Montessori toys, that kind of thing, what toys are really like in right now. Balance boards, Montessori balance boards. They're usually like a curved like rainbow shape. Again, this one will need to be a supervised toy, especially depending on your kid. But I got for a fitness video a long time ago this balance board from the dollar store. The dollar store. This cost me $4 whole, not $400. And it's got the balance pad underneath. I need to be supervised with it, apparently. My kid fucking loves this. He went into my room one day and decided to start digging through my workout bin and trying out all of the equipment, and this was his favorite. So it has now become his. So I realize it's not the same as, like, you know, the funky wooden rainbow whatever boards, but he loves this. And I actually really wanted to get him a balance board before, but they were so expensive. Like, the cheapest one you can get is $80, and I'm sorry for a piece of wood, that is fucking insane. So, not happening. He loves this. He's really good at it. He can, like, do squats on this thing. He's also watched me use it 100 times. which is another benefit to getting like an actual workout fitness board, is that you can use it because the ones for kids don't hold a typical adult weight capacity. So you can show them how to use it, you can use it with them. They're much more affordable, so you can get two. You can do them at the same time, make it a family event. But I love this, my kid loves this, and this is one of my favorite things for him. Physical activity. Can't go wrong. So that was all 5. Hope that helped. Give this video a thumbs up if it did, or if you just simply enjoyed watching it or having it on in the background, and we'll see you in the next one.